Here's how I create 3D character animations all on iPhone using Cascadeur, which allows me to take ideas that have been sitting in my head and bring them to life like lightning fast. And I just don't think enough people know that you can do this, so I am trying to let people know. The way Cascadeur works is you can use any of the character templates and then you can start making poses for the character, and then it'll create keyframes for those poses, and then you create new keyframes changing the pose, and then boom, you have an animation. And Cascadeur is a physics-based animation tool which is designed to sort of enable dynamic character animations. So like if a character throws a punch, the whole body is going to react to that punch. It gives you that smooth motion and it makes the process, I think, a lot more intuitive, especially for someone who's just starting out. Then there's some other features like autophysics, which allows you to simulate realistic motion based on the keyframes that you've created, as well as the in-betweening tool, which is a new feature where you can create various keyframes and then it will interpolate like the motion based on the keyframes that you set using their own motion capture data that they've built for the tool, which is huge. And this is where it gets interesting. As someone who is like staunchly anti-generative AI, I think that it's important to make the distinction between tools that assist the artist versus tools that are trying to replace and scrape from the artist. Some tools are good, some tools are bad. I think it's important to know the difference. And in this case, I think tools like this that allow you to simulate realistic motion, pushing you in the right direction, I think are really great. And if you're relatively new to 3D character animation like me, it can be really hard to know like what to do. So for me, the 12 principles of animation are like my Bible, which I definitely know by heart, and I'm not just reading off of my iPad screen here. Ultimately, like, we want it to look good. It needs to look good, and it probably should look like whatever it is you're going for. Using video reference and studying like my favorite scenes from movies, these things are really, really helpful as well. I think about a tip that Spielberg gave once, which he said all directors should be animators first, because the Disney animators, they knew exactly how to get what they wanted and create something from nothing. But if you can do that, you can create any scene that's in your head and make it a reality. I've been using Cascadeur to create the apparitions for my project Coloriculum. I have to be able to get those ideas out there fast, and tools like this make that possible. I've been a fan of this tool ever since I learned about it back in 2019 to then now being able to use it on my phone. I think that's so exciting. Definitely go try it. Let me know what you think if you do. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what you all create.